Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
The running back gets it on the draw. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
You know, some positive yardage here, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
16 yards. And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. He crosses the 35. And they finally get to him at the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
There's a dive up the middle. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Rolling out to his left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Takes away from one. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Allen on third down. Hits him on the out route. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On a draw, he gives to Harvey. And he's all the way across midfield, down to inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 from the 41. They'll send their tight end right. On first down, they'll run. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. They give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Here he goes, third and long. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. And facing fourth down, they're leaving the offense out there. Shotgun snap to Nix. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dorian Strong. And the Bills are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running there, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down. Back to the air, Allen. Catch made. Still has some space inside the 35. And a Gordy play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Second and 19 at the Broncos' 28-yard line.
Here's Allen. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And he gets this forward to the 19.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal.
Bass's kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for in the call sheet.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. A little revenge from the coverage team there. They gave up a pretty nice run back.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Second and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Second down now. They need 7. Here's the handoff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down. He got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. He brings it in. He's still going at the 30. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Okay, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. They'll run here. It's Harvey. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos now lead by 10. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Ty Johnson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Allen setting up to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Middle. Half 80.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills trailing in the early going. Throwing now on first down. Allen. That's it in close. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Bills first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Throwing here, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. James Cook, the intended target. And now they face 2nd and long. Allen gonna throw again. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on defense.
Calling around 3 on the play. They're set up with 2nd and goal from the 5. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Allen looking to throw. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a 1-score game before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did. You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Yep, as expected, they go to the grab and start this one off. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And gets a few on the punch forward. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Bradley Pinion set
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Allen now on 1st down. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
42-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Looking right, and he finds him. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Riley Moss with that tackle.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
Bills 18, Broncos 14. Tyler
Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Back play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Nix to throw. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Now elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Allen to throw. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He's the tackle. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
Brought down at the 26.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3.
Play action now with Allen. Hits his running back. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Round 80!
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Allen, flushed out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills now lead by 10. Josh Allen, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
Bills 25. Broncos 14.
Bass now to kick this away.
3rd pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At the their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Caught by Pat Bryant. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Working inside the red zone. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. He gets it headed right. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Bronc. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
This is caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down throw for Allen. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Round 80.
This is Cook on the handoff. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Play action now. Allen vacates quickly left side. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Blitz coming here. Allen avoids some trouble there. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Alert, alert, alert.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Has this at the 6. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll run the counter with Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, why? How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast, and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run, Brock. That brings up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down. He'll throw it. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Bombers. Hold on a sec. Ready.
Desperation time here. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
Trying it left side with Cook. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Getting out to his left. Throw left side, complete. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills up by 8. Broncos bringing out an extra DB on third down. He'll look to throw it. Catch made right side by Coleman. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. All set now. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But and that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.